Thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, I rise to ask question 7/2018 under my name, and the question is directed to Minister of Waterways. Can the Minister inform the House on the status of dredging works that are being carried out at Qawa and Labasa River in Vanua Levu, and how effective it has been in mitigating flooding for Labasa town and the communities? Thank you.
Thank you. Honourable Minister for Waterways.
Madam Speaker, I want to thank the Honourable Member, Honourable Maharaj, for asking the question. Madam Speaker, dredging is a internationally practiced approach to excavate or remove sediments and debris from water bodies, lakes, rivers, river mouth, to ensure that there's a smooth flow of water out of those water bodies, so that during periods of rain, the water in the water body, whether it's river or lake or creeks, do not overflow and affect side-by communities, villages, or also affect schools or roads, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, dredging is, has been undertaken at the Labasa, Vanua Levu, precisely Qawa River, Labasa River, and Levu River, because these three rivers has been identified to having a major problem of getting sediments from upstream, and therefore are subject to frequent flooding with medium to very high intensity rain, and flooding in nearby communities causing a lot of damage, Madam Speaker, not only to households, but also to agricultural sector in these areas. So, Madam Speaker, we were lucky to have two dredges with us, one in Nasori, the Lugu depot, and one in Labasa. These dredges are about 40-year-old, Madam Speaker, so we're looking at retiring these two dredges this year. There's an allocation of $3 million in the 2017-18 budget to purchase new dredges, but we have looked at wiring that amount to undertake some immediate dredging work by outsourcing for Singatoka and Penang, which I'm going to explain later on this week or next week, Madam Speaker. So, Madam Speaker, the Labasa town and surrounding farming areas have been frequently subjected to flooding, and this is not only the town area but also the households and also the agriculture sector in Vanmoli, Kortari area. Madam Speaker, the Labasa River, Qawa River and Levu River dredging works actually began in 1998, where a total of 11 kilometers of dredging works were involved in the first phase to open up the heavily silted river mouths to access free flow of water. We're looking at, Madam Speaker, since then 80,000 cubic meter of silt and soil were removed from the river beds in these three rivers. This year we began, last year the dredge was under repair. This year, about 2 months ago, we commissioned the dredge again after repair works. We're looking at dredging the Qawa River, the Labasa Navigational Channel, and also if we could move the dredger to Galenga area to dredge Galenga River as well. We have identified these three areas which has a negative externality on the nearby plains, Madam Speaker. So we're looking at in the next 2 months or so to dredge a total of 80,000 cubic meters of silt and soil from these three rivers, and this will assist in these areas of mitigating any overflow of water from the river into these communities. Qawa Flats, Soswa Flats, Basonga, Vunibau, Namara, Nangai Village, Nazula Village, Wasavulu Village, Nailawa, Nasikula Village, Walevu Flats, and Kamandola Flats. Madam Speaker, since dredging works in 1998, there has not been any major flood in Labasa area. There were minor floods, but since 1998, there was no major flood. Prior to that, there was a major flood which resulted in lost lives as well, Madam Speaker. So we now begin again the process of ensuring that we dredge and increase the frequency of water flow in these three rivers, which are the three major problematic rivers. Thank you.